Hey, welcome to the last match of this league. We're 3-1, so let's see if we get an interesting 4-1 or just a normal boring 3-2. We're on the draw. Our opponent is really slow at deciding that he wants to be on the play, indeed. Alright, this hand. Kind of bad if I don't draw a second land. I'm on the draw though, and with 25 mana sources in the deck, it's pretty likely that we're going to draw another mana source in the next couple turns. If I draw a second mana source, this is a pretty fine hand. I'll keep. Interesting. Some kind of Bant deck? Someone who just wants a blue fetch? Oh, hey. That's a Mox Opal. Esper control of some variety? Yeah, seems likely. Well, this is an interesting decision. So, Steel Overseer. So here's the three options. Well, you can see what they are, but anyways. So, Steel Overseer has the highest upside if it sticks in play. Basically, if I get to untap with it and start tapping it, it does disgusting things and you almost always win, unless they have a sweeper. Arcbound Ravager is the least impactful of them and the most expendable. Cranial Plating has the lowest impact immediately since I'm kind of choked on mana, but in a long game with a Cranial Plating in play, I think I probably have the highest chance of winning. I'm going to run out the Cranial Plating because all of the other two creatures can be theoretically dealt with by him, but for the most part, these decks won't have answers to Cranial Plating, a resolved Cranial Plating in game one. So their main answer to it is just hope to counter it. So I will take away their ability to counter it. And now this means if the game drags out, I have a much higher chance since the Cranial Plating has hit the table. I guess they could, like, Cryptic Command bounce it, but that's... yeah, that's a thing. It's not a very impressive option, though. Yeah. So if I had run out the Steel Overseer, I would have gotten it Path to Exile, which would have stunk. I think I'm just gonna try to get the Memnite killed. And then, shit, I should have played the Signal Pest. Just to get the one more damage from Cranial Plating. I mean, I don't expect the Memnite to connect. I expect it to die. Oh. I didn't expect it to die to secure their wastes, though. That I'll admit I did not see coming. I'm not particularly familiar with this build of Esper Control. Esper Control is basically never played, and this build is something involving Search for Azcanta. So I expect control-y stuff, but the specific cards, I have no idea, other than the fact that they're probably playing Supreme Verdict. Because why would you ever build a control deck that has no Supreme Verdict? I think I just equip Cast Ornithopter, attack, equip the other one. Running out like the Steel Overseer or Arcbound Ravager right now seems safe. Mostly I'm worried about a Supreme Verdict. At least a Vendilion Click doesn't pick off one of these things for free. What I was worried about when he started tapping stuff last turn. Okay, so yeah, he does go for the Cryptic Command bounce. probably going to be a pretty difficult game to win. Being constrained on mana as I am. Is this a verdict? Draw 2 cards, huh? Okay. Interesting. I don't think I want to use the Mox Opal as a Lotus Petal right now. Not we is. Just gonna get in for 4 and see what he does. Also, why did he not? Oh, because I cast that Ornithopter, yes. Would be no point. Okay. I think I'm gonna run a Ravager out. There's the highest probability this gets countered, and also having a Ravager out makes Lotus Petaling a Mox Opal significantly better. And so you can eat the Mox Opal instead of Legend Ruling it. Get some value. Alright. I was going to get owned by that at some point. Unfortunately, I still haven't hit second land, and the Mox Opals are turned off since all my stuff is dead. It's one reason why I wasn't hesitant to run out a card when I suspected a Supreme Verdict, is because I'm super constrained on mana anyways. Man, it's the second time I've gotten stuck on one land after drawing a ton of cards. I don't think I can win from here. Not with a search for Azcanta. Like a Remand is Time Walk. Essentially. Yeah, that'll do it. I'm not going to be able to cast spells forever. Alright, no, I do want Etched Champions. So against this type of deck, I highly doubt that Master of Ethereum is going to do anything. I also don't think Galvanic Blast will do anything. Thoughtseize is going to be excellent, and Blood Moon is the best. Gear per Aether Grid's also good. Take out a Ravager and a Steel Overseer, just to shave some of the heavier cards, since I'm adding in a lot of heavy stuff. I think I'll take out another Ravager. That deck is much less likely to be running spot removal so much as sweepers, and Ravager's not great against sweepers, not great against like going all in against that deck is so risky. It's pretty low value card. I could consider a Rest in Peace. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna bring in the Rest in Pieces over the Ravagers. Just I don't see Ravager doing anything in that match. Yeah, this looks great. I'm gonna be able to play turn 1 everything except for the Etched Champion, and Thoughtseize away any answers to the Etched Champion. Logic Knot and Fatal Push, and 3 Flooded Strands. Alright, sure, whatever. That's actually an interesting decision. I mean, like, Fatal Push does something. Logic Knot doesn't. Alright, never mind. Cool. Enjoy your 0 interaction for the foreseeable future. So the Logic Knot is going to get whichever one of these I don't play this turn. I think the Steel Overseer just has higher upside, though. Like, I know he has no removal, and the Steel Overseer just presents such a huge clock. So I guess I'm going to run this and out to get countered. Since I know it's going to get countered. Maybe I shouldn't have given him the out of actually using his mana this turn. Yeah, that was a bad play. I should have just pressured and not let him use Logic Knot. Do I want the counter on? Yeah, I'm gonna give up 1 damage for 1+1/+1 counter. Yeah, that was awful. I should have just said, all right, do nothing with your 2 mana, and then cast the. I'm favoring counters on my lands over small amounts of damage because I have a feeling that these the counters are going to be worth more in the long term than short term +1 damage. What is he doing? Oh, draw 2 cards, yeah. Sure. But if he verdicts, he just gets attacked down to 1 immediately. Alright. That was somewhat sloppy, but we got there. I still love Blood Moon against any deck that's on 3 colors and is greedy. Match Champion's still good. Do I want the rest in pieces? Doesn't seem like he's playing Lingering Souls. Put in a Ravager, or an Overseer, and sure, I guess I'll play a Ravager. Fine. Stands to the reason that he has to be playing Lingering Souls, but I haven't seen any. Yeah. That looks awesome. I can cast the Cranial Plating before he can really hold up counter spells for it. I think I'll actually just go for the Steel Overseer. I mean, sure, he can Fatal Push it, but... Oh man, am I getting owned by a Stony Silence? I think I am. Well, it had to happen eventually, right? Oh hey, Cranial Plating's definitely the better card to have in play against Stony Silence. Or, Steel Overseer. That 1 more damage. Yeah. Another Nexus and a Blood Moon still in this. Not gonna... I think I can afford to play around Verdict at the moment. The Ravager makes the clock a little bit better, but not by enough to justify getting owned that hard by Verdict. Really want to draw land into Blood Moon. That would be nice. Verdict. See? Good thing I didn't play that Ravager. Nice thing is he's not safe yet. Playing the steal overs here now so that if he flashes in like the 3/1/1s, then I can at least move the Ravager counter over. You want a cryptic command, this could go right ahead. Yeah, go up. Feel free. Cryptic command my 1/1 vanilla. And why did I already have to have drawn my mountain? I do think the search for Escanta means I'm never going to be able to win. Logic not? Yeah, that's pretty good. Counter is the next relevant spell I play. Yeah, I'm never winning this game. He's got too much stuff. Well, 3/2. Or what I would have drawn. Would have done nothing. Meh. Alright, well, 3/2's not awful. See you next time.